Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about X-Men '97, season 1, episode number 10. Tolerance is Extinction, part 3. This is the last episode of the season. This is the season finale. This is the final battle between Bastion and the X-Men. We also have a fight going on between Professor Xavier and Magneto, and Professor Xavier trying to reach Magneto's good side of him and trying to bring him out of it. Also trying to fix the damage that he did to his brain by forcing him to use his power to save the Earth. So you got that situation going on as well too, and you got the whole world watching, freaking out. They don't know what's going on. We also got a lot of cameos in here. I saw Daredevil. I saw Doctor Strange. Also, Omega Red and his Russian team. We got a little bit of Alpha Flight in there with Psylocke with them. That was kind of interesting. Why was she there? I don't know. We also got this time we got Peter and Mary Jane. This time Peter was in costume. We got some Cloak and Dagger in here as well, teaming up with Daredevil. So, and also Iron Man with Captain America again. So it's showing that this world has everybody here. It's not just more of doing little changes to them people. There's still cameos to them people, little Easter eggs. No, this shit that this world is huge. This world is expanding. It has all the characters who you think are in here. They're here. We didn't see the Fantastic Four, but even though Morph turned into Mr. Fantastic in here, they're here too. They're all here. The whole gang is here. Everybody from the Marvel Universe is here right now. And I can see this branching out into different cartoons as well. So looking forward to seeing that situation. But for right now, we got the whole battle going on between Bastion and the X-Men as well too. And then the visual of this thing was just amazing. Watching them use their powers and to the fullest is fantastic. And even though they were on opposite sides for a moment, you had Rogue, you had Sunspot teaming up with Magneto. When push comes to shove, they still are a family. They may not agree a lot of times. They may fight. They may bicker between one another, but they all do love one another. And they do care about one another. I mean, even Cyclops, seeing Wolverine damaged like that too, on the verge of death, whispering to him, say, "Hey," he said, "Don't let her down. Don't make her sad. Do what you do best and heal." Trying to encourage him and come back. They may be fighting over genes sometimes. They may be disagreement at times. We may not want to listen to them sometimes, but they do love one another. And even though this right here very very interesting because it looks like they've been establishing from here from the start that Morph has a crush on Wolverine, and so when he transformed into Gene, they tell him that they love him. Now, he may be doing it as Gene to say they love him, to encourage him, but also I think there's a little more true feelings as well. So who knows? It could be a little bit of both as well. And seeing Bastion transform into his Super Saiyan form, which was very also happened in the comic books as well too. It's very cool to see. Seeing the visual of that in the animated form is also done quite nicely. How it looked and the design of it, and the power that he's putting out there was also very cool as well too visually. As well, I really did enjoy that too. And just watching the teams come together because the thing is though. First, they're very interesting watching the Magneto and Professor Xavier fight, even though it wasn't really a fight, more like this discussion. Seeing a little bit of past or a version of how they met as well. Seeing how they decided to Professor Xavier decided to reveal himself to Magneto because you trust him with that information as well because he wasn't so sure if he was mutant or not. Now Professor Charles was probably a good guy in his head and know from the start he was a mutant, but he wanted to see for himself and seeing them interact with them, becoming friends, and then seeing them on the opposite side right now. That's so interesting. But even though Charles fries his brain, messes his brain up, he still does care for him, and you also see Magneto's point of view even more here, understanding how he feels about certain things and why he is the way he is. Because things though, during that time he was in that camp, he had no power. He was powerless. He had to watch his mother and father die when he was young, right in front of him, traumatized for life, just because he was born a certain way. And he's seen that happen and again. This time he has the power to do something about it. And this time he's not letting that happen again. Charles didn't experience that. He understands what Eric went through, but he hasn't experienced that for himself. And so he was one people able to get along. And that's a nice dream to have. Everybody working together, people, mutants and humans working together like cobots. That's nice. That's a nice dream to fight for. and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. But people can barely get along with other people because their skin color is different or sexual orientation. Having some people with powers, this is like, this is just too much. They can barely get along like that. You think they're going to accept you? I mean, there will be some that will accept you. There will be some that will get along. But Eric just wants to have a place to fight for their own. Instead of rebuild our own nation, let them have theirs, and they want to attack us, well, we have to fight back. And you're seeing these two people both wanting had the same goal, but their approach is just totally different. Who's right, who's wrong here? Sometimes I lean more to Magneto, sometimes I lean to Xavier, but it is what it is. And you had the whole fight between Bash and the whole X-Men team, and they're just fighting back and forth. And no matter how much power they put into him, he just evolves again and comes back and does the same thing back to them, and just going back and forth, and it just never loses, never ends. There's this every loop, this loop of this battling and fighting, and nobody's winning. Because nobody was winning from both sides. Bastion was getting his butt whooped. They were getting the butt whooped. Bastion hit them hard. Bastion hit them hard, and it just kept coming back. And it kept going back and forth. And nobody was getting the upper hand. So the Cyclops said, "You know what? Enough of this. This is not working. Our way is not working. This fighting is not working. We're not giving up. Let's try a different approach. Let's approach him on a human level. Let's approach him who he is on the inside, because he's still that scared little boy who wanted to be normal." Professor Xavier tried to help, or his mother rejected. And he felt as though this is the only path he's supposed to go into, because all the programming inside his head forced him to go in this direction. So Scott was just trying to talk to his better half. Now, did he touch him and reach him at all? No, but it's different, because the fighting thing wasn't working. Because it could have ended with somebody dying. Hopefully not from our side, which sucks, because they came close a couple times. And then you had the sad moment between Cyclops, Jean, and Cable, and Cyclops showing him his eyes, showing the connection they have between one another, and then him telling him that he loves them. Also very nice and touching. But overall, I really did enjoy this season a lot. Had a whole lot of fun watching it. And then we get to the end when they go through time, where you have the team got separated, where you have Rogue, Nightcrawler, Magneto, Beast, and Professor Xavier back in time. They got to see Shaba Noor, or should I say, aka Apocalypse, before he became Apocalypse. And then we cut to the future, where we got Scott and Jean meeting their son while he's still young, so they can be part of his life, the development stage. The only problem I had was, though, where did Storm go? They didn't show her, because she disappeared like everybody else did. But they showed everybody else. I didn't see Storm. Where did she go in time? Or did she go in time at all? But to the darkness and to the whole messed up situation that's going on, Bishop came back, great, but he's barely part of this season at all, which is kind of a weak point of the show. And so now he's going to be teaming up with Forge. Roberto got to finally use his powers for the first time, really, against the enemy and the threat. We got to see him in action, and he also claimed his name, which is also pretty cool and nice as well. And the visual effects of that, and the visual of him using his powers and abilities, it just looked amazing. Jubilee got to step up a little bit more using her powers, the fact that against Bastion as well, holding her own a little bit as well too. So great season, great ending for the season finale, and also a great opening for the next season as well too. While they're going through time, I wonder what the new X-Men team is going to be. Look, they were showing it earlier. They could have shown it in the opening themes about showing Forge leading a team. Look like he might be leading maybe X Factor, from X Factor as well. So looking forward to seeing that. So overall, enjoyed the Horror series. Enjoyed the show from the animation, from the writing. I enjoyed it as well too. The characters in the portrayal, using a lot of storyline from the comics, bringing them to life in here as well too. Now I thought they might go into the whole Onslaught situation. I thought they were setting up for that, but I'm not sure it's going in the direction anymore. Looks like because the connection to Apocalypse, looks like maybe bringing in the Horsemen, he might be the big bad threat for next season. And they're bringing Horseman. Most likely they're gonna be bringing back Gambit as the new Horseman of Death. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, how that visual gonna look. So, like I said, enjoyed this a whole lot. From the cameos they had in here as well too, showing that the world is very expansive and big and huge. Also, from the animation, I enjoyed it as well too. So, and the characters and the betrayal, fantastic. So, great season. Now you get the whole entire season a grade. I would give it. I would give it an A minus. I'll give it an A minus. Or I just give it a solid A. I give it a solid A. Don't take my word for it though. Check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy having fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Can I show my social media? You want to follow me there? I would appreciate it as well too. And doing my stores where I sell things for shirts and socks. There's also whatnot. This is one of my shirts that I designed. This is called The Clone, based off of like Dragon Ball Z characters as well. So like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.